So when did we start working together, roughly? It was years ago now, wasn't it?
It was I think just under 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I think.
And what was your reason for wanting to start working with me?
I wasn't committed to the gym.
Yeah.
I wanted to kind of gain knowledge,
Sorry,
gain kind of experience.
You weren't committed to the gym, you wanted to gain knowledge and experience.
Yeah, knowledge, experience. I think someone who really knew what they were doing. I mean, I've been to the gym with friends before, but
Yeah.
they kind of always.
So how are you feeling about your body when we started working together?
Not very confident. In a way, shy. I think. Is probably the way to put it.
Shy, like because of how you
Shy.
feel about
Yeah,
it?
shy to show off. I mean, if I were to go to the beaches with my friend, I'd happily go into the sea with my shirt on.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
Felt quite self-conscious
Yeah.
about your body. And then why did you choose me over other trainers? I think it was a recommendation from
Yeah,
Henry.
it was a recommendation because of your nutritionist background, which is more what I was going for. I knew how to work in the gym. I knew that I could push myself in the gym. What kind of pulled me back was all the food stuff when I get home. What am I eating at home?
Yeah.
The choices I'd make to, the differences between unhealthy foods and healthy foods.
Yeah.
How can I spot, what would be good for me, macros and all that.
Yeah, a lot of people struggle to kind of understand what's healthy, what's not. Especially there's a lot of misinformation.
And
online.
you get so many things nowadays that say, "Oh, we're healthy. Oh, we're healthy," but
you just don't know, do
yeah.
you? There's so much
I
confusion.
mean, I've always been told granola is great, but
Yeah.
apparently not a very good option. So
Yeah. How do you feel about your health, body, and fitness now?
much better, much
Yeah.
much better. Yeah.
Do you
Over the
feel
moon.
like less shy now? Like
Far
going to
less shy.
beach?
Yeah.
And what results have you got so far since we worked together?
Oh, well, I'm pretty much able to do a pull-up.
Yeah.
I remember that being one of the big things I wanted to tackle. I nearly hit my goal in all three of the big
lifts,
three that I wanted to do.
Squats and bench, wasn't it?
So yeah, I never thought I'd hit
you
that.
can do that.
Yeah. So
and what about your weight loss as well? You've lost a lot.
Yeah.
Weight,
So it's come down a lot. I think there's always going to be a thing in me. It's like, oh, I'd like it to be more. I like it to be more. But even though I do feel like I could do more, I'm very happy with where I've come from.
Because you were like, what, over 100 kilos?
Yeah, about 130.
And then what did we last check?
It was 96 last time, so that would be nearly a 40 kilo difference.
Yeah, it's quite a lot. It's a lot, isn't it? And what struggles did you have before we started working together? So I know you said commitment,
food,
understanding nutrition,
motivation for the gym, and just not being able to control my diet. You know, I think that I'm eating the right things or like a balanced diet and just be completely missing the mark.
Yeah. And how has working with me helped you overcome some of these struggles?
Oh, education, I think.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it's education, being more aware. Kind of you've always pushed me to. You give me options. You know, it's never been like, oh, have this, have that, but rather, oh, why don't you try this from Aldi, or try this snack, and that's helped so much.
Yeah. What have you learned since working together? So obviously you mentioned about nutrition.
Yeah.
Anything about like mindset?
Certainly quite a few. Yeah, mindset. I think you definitely helped to engage me to push myself a lot further, especially when we've been tracking the data.
Yeah.
Seeing how much each lift has gone up, I think that's been great. I think a lot of it is mindset. A lot of it's mindset. A lot of it's education. Yeah.
Yeah. And when did you, obviously because we worked together for a while, you could have just done like 2-3 months with me and be like, yeah, that's it, cool, like I'm done now, let's just get on my own. What was your reason for like continuing to work with me for so long? At what point did you realize it was a good investment?
How daunting it would have to be if I did it by myself.
Yeah.
Being able to track everything, keep myself motivated whilst having to record all the food I'm eating, record every single lift I'm doing. I think
that's why you struggle with consistency, don't you? Like, you've gone through phases where you've been really in the gym and then not in the gym.
Yeah.
And I think for a while now, you've struggled to get yourself into the gym outside of our sessions, because you always said that you felt like when you came in, you had to give 110%.
Yeah.
Sometimes that mindset has put you off coming altogether because you're like, well, I've really got to go for it. So you've struggled for quite some time,
Yeah.
haven't you? Like with kind of just getting yourself in the gym, really.
Kind of finding that like general balance, you know.
Yeah.
It's like with running, you don't want to sprint to the finish all the time because you'll tire yourself out, and it's been
And
a bit like that.
Like a lot of people as well, struggling just to get in the gym full stop. Like, you know, you're like, you know, you feel better, you know, you should go, but just actually getting it in sometimes can feel really difficult, can't it? And then knowing you've got a session booked with me every week, it's like, okay, I've at least ticked off like one part of my fitness. Whereas if you didn't come, like we didn't have sessions, probably might not have come at all at times. So at least you boxed off at least one fitness session a week, which is, and you've still gained a lot of strength in your weight. I mean, a lot of people would say, like I've had people say to me, well, what's one session a week gonna do? But I'm like, actually, a hell of a lot. Don't underestimate the power of like one workout because, you know, obviously the nutrition comes down to you and the hard work you've put in outside the sessions, of course. But also like the amount of strength that you've gained in just 1 hour is just like incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
We've
great.
hit some amazing PBs. Did you have any reservations about having a trainer or working with me? Is there anything you were like, scared about or a little bit like nervous about?
I think, I mean, each trainer I feel has kind of got their own method of training someone. I always was worried that it was just going to be like almost like a boot camp.
Okay.
You know, thank God it wasn't. But yeah, I think that was my initial
like
worry.
Quite militant, like very like drill
just like put your foot down. You're gonna send me a picture of every single meal that you're having. You're gonna
like a very strict, rigid approach.
Yeah, I need you to take a picture of every workout you're doing, that sort of thing. I was like, oh, that's gonna be tough. But no, thankfully you're much more, you know, working around.
Yeah, like more flexible. And would you recommend me, and if so, why?
100%. I think because quite a lot of people have similar struggles to me, and having someone there just to kind of motivate you and to not you know walk the path with you, but show you at least where to go is
and not like
super
breathing
helpful.
Down your neck 24 hours a day.
Exactly.
Like someone to be there, support and hold you accountable, but at the same time not like constantly being on your case and having like super high expectations of you, having more of a flexible approach instead of like a rigid, strict approach. Was like something that was really like key for you.
It's just daunting, I think, because I would be strict with myself in the past during like these 1 month, 2 month, you know, lengths where I just completely dedicate myself, and that never worked. I just quit. So I'm glad that in a way it's like a middle ground. You know, you'll keep me accountable for things, but you won't be breathing down my neck, and that's kept me kind of coming back.
Yeah, because that is something you said before. When you come in the gym, you push yourself so hard, and you quite often go to the extreme, don't you? Go for like the all or nothing approach. So I guess having something that's a bit more balanced, a bit more sustainable, something that's still like pushing you, but not like pushing you too hard, is like being quite pretty useful for you, I guess.
Definitely,